Keep up the good job, sisters. Keep up the good job. This is Apostolic Carmel. My 3 granddaughters study here and they are feeding the poor. The nuns. See the line. This is St. Andrew's Church, Bandra. My oldest connection in Bandra with this church. It's a story I must tell. Many years back, I was staying in Colaba and one of my moral science teachers was Father Stephen Nazareth. He had shifted to this St. Andrew Church, and this is a few years back. I had a problem with my dad. I had stolen some bananas from a neighboring garden, so my father hit me, broke my nose, and I decided to run away. I don't know how I managed from Colaba to come to Bandra. I must have been 15, 16 years old or less, I think. When I came to Bandra, I came to this church and I met Father Stephen Nazareth. I told him that I had left my house and if he could help me. He looked at me, he fed me, then he gave me money and he dropped me at Bandra station and he said, no, go back to your parents. And that message he sent to me has changed my life. And that is why, if you see, I have documented Christianity, I have documented East Indian ethos, I have documented crosses, I have documented the Jesuits. I have been very close. And this church, after Father Stephen Nazareth was Father Peter Drago, late Father Peter Drago. He was very kind to me, very good to me. So now outside the church, lockdown, pandemic, I'm shooting this video and reliving those memories. And this lady, I know her for I don't know how many years. She's one of the most beautiful Marathi Manus I've ever met. She does more for Jesus Christ and the church than anybody else does. She offers floral tribute. I love her as a sister. As a sister, I love her so much because I've seen her for the last 20-25 years. She has not changed and she respects me a lot. So this is, and just across the church is Yacht. This was the place when I was an alcoholic. I used to come and drink. Every morning, 7 in the morning, I used to come. 5, and Qasim used to give me booze. My father died, I was drinking. I mean, that was a terrible time of my life. So I have never forgotten Yacht. This is the place, if I had kept on drinking, I would have rot. I would rot rather. This is Yacht. Never forget it. So this is Bandstand. And if you see, there are people on the rocks. Maybe fishermen. I'm not sure. Because I'm shooting from outside. This is Bandstand. Come here after a very, very long time. They never shoot flowers. I don't know why. The greatest problem during this lockdown are hungry dogs, hungry stray animals. Really sad. This is
यहाँ पे लॉकडाउन चल रहा है, आप अपने अपने घर में
cycling, jogging, walking is not allowed. But then, what do people like us do? Heart patients, we have to walk. ओ मैडम मत जाइए, पुलिस उधर अलाउड नहीं है, बिला वजह लेके जाएंगे आपको अंदर. So this is it, you know. A lot of people don't know that they're not allowed to walk at bandstand, but then there are this is entry points over here. I as a photographer, I'm not entering inside. I mean, I have a press card. I don't get into pangas with police. I respect the police. They're doing their job and we have to do our job. So these are hungry dogs of bandstand. So I walked from my house at Bandra Bazaar
पहली बात ये है, अगर वो नहीं करते मुझे पसंद है चारू का मैं ऐसे जाऊँगा आर्गूमेंट की वजह से अभी कैसा आप ड्यूटी करो इसको बुरा लगे.
This is Bandra Bandstand. There are cops at the end. There was a couple walking inside. I stopped them. But one thing I'm sure that couples in Mumbai are much polite and very dignified as compared to the ones in Delhi, UPSC. I mean, it's shocking. And people think Mumbai is bad. I think Mumbai is fabulous. It's one of the most beautiful places in India or in the world, I would rather say. I've been to Vancouver, I've been to Mauritius, I've been to Muscat, I've been to Singapore, I've been to a lot of places, Nepal. But I always came back to Mumbai because I don't think Mumbai is something that grows. My parents were migrants from Lucknow, but then they give the biggest sacrifice. They are now lying in Mumbai, in the soil of Mumbai, at the Shia Rahmatabad cemetery. What more can be bigger than that? They made us what we are. 7 of us. My brother used to call us the United Seven. So, my sister Najma, my brother Shakil, my other brother Zahir, and my 2 other sisters Rehana, Farzana, we make up the 7. And then there is Firdaus in Birmingham, the youngest one, married to Shivani, and he has a son called Shayan. So this is it. Now I have already been vaccinated. I took both the shots, Covishield. at Bandra Baba Hospital. Very good place. Nice doctors, nice nurses, nice ward boys. They are very, very helpful. And the moment they saw me wearing this chest pad, this for the bypass, and I'd carried my file, bypass file, they immediately did not make me stand in a line, took me to the doctor, had me checked. So I'm really grateful. I love Mumbai. I've been living here for 65. I'm 65 plus. I've been living here for I don't know how long. I must have been 3 years old when I came to Mumbai from Lucknow. And another thing I must tell you, my parents were living in a slum at Kurla. So we have come a long way like Virginia Slims. My father was a tailor. And from there he shifted to, from Kurla he shifted to Woodhouse Road. We were tenants of Nawab Kashmiri. And then after that, the new landlord gave us a place to stay for a few months at Neelam Beach Candy. And then finally, my father brought us back to what he called Stand Cinema Colaba. And now there is a Nakabandi. Now I think the cops will talk to me. So I shall end this video here. Thank you all. Take care. Be safe. Wear a mask. Get vaccinated. From Bandra Bandstand where I stay, I walk to Baroda Road. From Baroda Road to Bandstand, shot 1 or 2 videos, and now I'm walking up Kane Road. It's a steep incline. I have to take it easy because I've had a bypass surgery. But it's amazing. There are a lot of people walking on this road. I wish I could show it to you. This is Kane Road. At the back is Bandstand. You can see. And I'm going after many months to Mount Mary to pay my tribute to Mother Mary. Mount Mary too has been part of my photography, part of my documentation on Christianity, East Indians and crosses of Bandra. I'm tired. I'm really tired. जय राम जी की सब ठीक है? ये देखो इधर अंदर आइए, थोड़ा अंदर आइए। सब ठीक है? आवाज़ ठीक है? हाँ। For a very long time I have walked so much. What is happening actually? Pehchana nahi? What's your name?
Rocky.
This is my favorite friend Rocky and his pet dog. What's your dog's name?
Rocky.
His name Rocky. And yours?
Kumar.
Kumar. Arre, you look like a Kumar only. I also have a friend like Kumar, but he is amazing. How old is he? कितना साल का है? 6. Very good. Just one. Okay. Thanks a lot. Huh? So this is Rocky. This is Mount Mary during the pandemic. It's the first time after many months, rather after my bypass surgery, which has been almost 4 months, I'm come to Mount Mary to pay my respect to the Holy Mother. I walked over 4 kilometers from my home. This is Mount Mary. And everybody is praying for the pandemic to go, for the virus to recede back to China, Wuhan, from where it came. Keep up the good job, sisters. Keep up the good job. This is Apostolic Carmel. My 3 granddaughters study here and they are feeding the poor, the nuns. See the line. Good evening, friends. This is perhaps my first live on Instagram. I normally post my videos on YouTube. What has been happening is I am a bypass. I have had a bypass and my tennis and walking has stopped. So my blood sugar has gone up. And there's nothing I can do because I've been sitting at home. So I decided today to walk from Bandra Bazaar, where I stay, to Bandstand. I'm coming to Bandstand maybe after 2 or 3 months. But it's crazy around here. This morning, in the afternoon today, I shot an ambulance and a lady, Catholic lady, was on a wheelchair. I shot 4 or 5 frames, But I asked people what had happened. Nobody wanted to say anything. So I posted it. Now see, the most important thing on internet or on social media is moderation. I could have titled those pictures as COVID or whatever, but I didn't do it because I don't want to hurt anybody's family. I wrote on my post at Instagram and Twitter that ambulance at Bandra Bazaar Road, and God save us all. But now I am walking, so I passed Bandra Bazaar and I asked Clarence Gomes, he is the editor of Bandra Times. I asked him and he said, the lady you shot in the afternoon is a COVID patient. I hope she recovers, and I send my prayers to her and her family, because these are really trying times. Our religion does not matter, whether I'm a Muslim or a Hindu or a Christian or a Dalit, but death is the ultimate. But still, and now I'm passing Salman Khan Saab's house, and there are people coming here. You can see from there. You can't see, sorry. But I'm passing Salman Khan's house. So, this is it actually. There are some Muslim ladies outside his house. And I must tell you something very interesting. The first film of Mr. Salman Khan, Biwi Ho To Aisi, the costumes were done by me at Bada Saab. And I have known Mr. Salman Khan much before he became an actor, because I used to work with Sangeeta Bijlani at Mudra. I was a model coordinator at Reliance's Mudra Communications. So whenever Salman Saab sees me, he will stop his car and wish me well. When my daughter was about 2 years old, granddaughter was about 2 years old, he had called me over to his house. He wanted me to design a outfit for his ad, and I had taken my wife and my granddaughter. That time it was Muharram. And then when he saw my granddaughter Marzia, he told me, why don't you give her to me? My wife said, no, you are so handsome, you will get much beautiful children than my granddaughter. So this is it. Bandstand is a very beautiful place, and I'm walking here after a very, very long time. I'm carrying a press card, as you can see. I'm carrying a press card. I don't want to get hassled by anyone. So this is it. I shall try. I don't know whether I'll succeed. I'll try to walk up till the end of Bandstand, try to walk up Kane Road, which is really tough for me, and then come to Mount Mary, try to shoot Mount Mary. And this will be my longest walk, because ever since the extension of the lockdown, I've been at home. Tennis is not there. Morning walks are gone. But I'm doing one thing which I want to tell you all. I have about 5.5 lakh images at Flickr that I shot over the years. So what I'm doing is I'm downloading those albums, each one of 500, and then working on them. Those are my archive, and then posting them as a slideshow on my YouTube channel. The greatest, I have done documentaries on Sufism. I've done documentaries on, this latest documentary is on Ramzan, how people celebrate Ramzan in Mumbai. And today I started another series of Ramzan which is relevant to Shias. It is called 21st Ramzan, where the Shias mourned for Imam Ali. His martyrdom was on that day. So earlier, I've stopped shooting it now. Not just because of the pandemic, but before that, about 3-4 years back I stopped shooting it. But I shot it in 2009. And it's a huge thing. And there's a lot of Khuni Matam, flagellating and whatever, is the Shia rituals and tradition. So I'm uploading that at my YouTube channel. And this is my first. Thank you, Nif Frogger. Thank you all for listening to this, and thank you my dearest friend Kumar. Kumar is one of the most amazing guys I've ever met in my life. He is a beautiful human being, very passionate about his art and craft, which is makeup, and we are both connected to Bollywood. And Kumar, I've known him for the last 25 years now, and he's a great help. I wish him the very best. He's a person you can rely on. He's a person who's there always to help you. Very few people you will find like this in Mumbai. And I have been very close to Kauri Walia also. He is part of my childhood, part of my life in Kulaba. And that time, Kauri used to live above Rasna. I was studying at HR college, and Kauri and I have spent a lot of time. I was working at Oberoi Sheraton's, at Burlington's Sheraton Treasures, and that is where Kauri and I would, bond. I haven't seen him for many years now. I met him once he shifted from Kulaba to Shangri-La or Bandra, but after that we have never met. I'm happy to see, in spite of the lockdown and the pandemic, there are a lot of cyclists moving around. and there are a lot of cyclists. People like me need to walk because of the bypass surgery, because of kidney problem. I'm not fasting, but at my house, my granddaughter Marzia started fasting from the age of 7. She's 13 years old. Narjis started fasting from the age of 7. She's 9 years old. So they are fasting. My daughter-in-laws are fasting. Daughter-in-law, my wife. Only I am not fasting. So they have to cook food for me and everything because I'm dependent on insulin. I'm dependent on my heart medicines. I can't do without that. Okay, Kumar is in Santa Cruz. I love him. I have a gift for him. It is a carved door I picked up in Nepal when I went to shoot with Govinda, Banarsi Babu, directed by David Dhawan. It's a rare piece of art, and it's been lying at my house, and I told Kumar to come and collect it, but I think he doesn't have the time. So this is it. I don't like going live at all. I like to shoot others, but then I thought you guys should know. And one more thing I would like to tell you, on Instagram I don't add celebrities at all. I don't add people who follow me and have private accounts. Please forgive me. I delete all chats because at the moment I'm not in a position to chat. I shoot Hinduism, I shoot Sufism, I shoot Christianity, I shoot Buddhism, I shoot occult, I shoot exorcism, I shoot Shiaism. I mean, I shoot almost all diverse faiths. I shoot India, that's it. For me, my subject matter is India, and that is what is my stuff. I'm not a commercial photographer. I'm happy the way I'm a fashion designer. Now my friend Magic Eye, he's my oldest friend on the internet. My mask is loose. He's my oldest friend on the internet. Magic Eye, Deepak Ambedkar. We met 2004 or 2005. We were part of a thing called Photo Thing. And then he's the one who told me to join Flickr. And he's the one who helped me join Indie Blogger of Rennie Ranvin. And we were bloggers. Actually, I came in, I'm a photographer, but I came to Flickr as a blogger, and I use Flickr as a blogging site. But today I can tell you one more thing. Blogging is dead. It died of overdose. It's an insult for me to be called a blogger. I'm a storyteller or a street photographer. I don't even like being called a street photographer. And I tell you one thing. There's another person I would like to mention who's a great photographer. He is Gopya, Mumbai Pass, Slogan Murugan. He has got such an observant eye for simple things, simple things, very simple things. And he enlarges them in your mind, not his mind. And this is what I love about him. I met some great people on Twitter. Actually, for people on Instagram who really want to see, I post a lot of stuff on Twitter. I am not into politics. I am plus 65, but I have never, ever joined a political party. We were traditional voters, Congress voters from Kolaba. My father was a Congress voter. But from 2014, we have been voting for BJP. And the reason is not because of the party or anything. It is because Mr. Advocate Ashish Shela stays in my building. I stay in his building. And he is a great guy. I can assure you, if I meet with an accident or if I am dying and if I call him, he will reply to my call. He's like a godfather to me. Whenever I went to Kamakhya or I went to Ajmer, he would finance me. He would give me some money for my airfare or whatever. He and Mrs. Poonam Sinha, Shatrughan Sinha Saab's wife, she has helped me a lot. And these are Hindus, mind you. But for them, I am a human being and they are human beings. We don't have any. I have all my life as a Muslim. I don't think people will call me a Muslim also. Because I am so, unconventional Muslim. I stay away from mosque. I go to dargahs mostly to shoot the ethos, Sufism. I'm a Malak. became a Malang in 2011. In 2016, I was ordained as a Khalifa. So, but it was because I wanted to document them. That is why even Hinduism I shoot as a Hindu. I was with some big Naga sadhus, and one of them started saying, Musalman log ye karte hain, Musalman log wo karte hain. In Kamakya, mind you. And Nityanand ji was there. He's the Thanedar. And he said, he was listening. And I told that sadhu, I said, भाई तुमको मुसलमानों से प्रॉब्लम है, जिन मुसलमानों को आपको प्रॉब्लम है, आप उनसे जाके बात करिए. मैं तो यहाँ मुसलमान बनकर नहीं आया हूँ ना. मेरा भगवा देखिए, भगवा पहना है. मैं माता को मानता हूँ, जोई माँ. चुप हो गए वो. So this is it, you know. I am happy. One more thing. I don't criticize the government. I don't, whatever is happening, even on Twitter, my posts are non-political. But I'm happy about one thing, that I'm living in Mumbai, one of the most safe place. Though my heart at the moment is not in its place because my daughter Samia, she's in Goa actually. She was in Delhi and she got, I don't know what, she went away before all these things happened in Delhi, and she's in Goa now. And I keep thinking about her because she's my only daughter and she's helped me a lot. She and my son Saif helped me a lot during my bypass surgery, I believe. And then there's my eldest son Asif, who's taking care of all of us because my business has been wiped out completely. Mr. Danny Denzokpa helped me out. Mrs. Shatrughan Sinha's wife helped me out. And a lot of people helped me in my bad times. And the guy that really, really helped me to recover from my heart problems was Zayed Bhai of Sabiman. He was the one who got me operated at Mira Road. And I'm grateful to him. I'm breathing because of him. Because there are people God has sent on this planet. Thank you, Murtuza Hussain. Thank you, Tawheed Mullah. All the best to you guys. Please stay safe. So Zayed really helped me. I mean, without his help, I would not be where I am. I had to spend also because, you know, the peripherals cost blood and all those things. But I'm happy. And so I think I've talked a lot. I should not be talking so much. I wish you all the best, guys. Stay safe. Thank you, mother. Stay safe and get yourself vaccinated. You know, it's a pity. I tell you one more thing before I end. There are a lot of Muslims, I know, ladies, and they say, अरे ये तो पागलपन है, ये कुछ नहीं होने वाला है, ये गवर्नमेंट ऐसा कर रही है. I tell them, but आप vaccination तो लो, but you know, unless our mullahs, our maulanas, our seniors and our leaders, we don't hardly have any leaders, Muslim leaders, because they're all political, I don't know what to say, but these are the people that should guide them, the people that are uneducated and all, to get themselves vaccinated. I've been vaccinated by Covid Shield at Baba Hospital, an amazing place. It's really, really good. And my wife got vaccinated, her first shot at Leelavati. So now she's waiting for her second shot. So once again, thank you, Joseph, I can't pronounce your name. All the best to you guys. Wish you the very best. What's your name?
Rocky.
This is my favorite friend, Rocky, and his pet dog. What's your dog's name?
Rocky.
His name Rocky. And yours?
Kumar.
Kumar. Arey, you look like a Kumar only. I also have a friend like Kumar, but he is amazing. How old is he? कितना साल का है? 6. Very good. Just one. Okay. Thanks a lot. Huh? So this is Rocky. This is St. Andrew's Church, Bandra. My oldest connection in Bandra with this church. It's a story I must tell. Many years back, I was staying in Colaba, and one of my moral science teachers was Father Stephen Nazareth. He had shifted to this St. Andrew Church. And this is a few years back. I had a problem with my dad. I stolen some bananas from a neighboring garden. So my father hit me, broke my nose. And I decided to run away. I don't know how I managed from Kolaba to come to Bandra. I must have been 15, 16 years old or less, I think. When I came to Bandra, I came to this church and I met Father Stephen Nazareth. I told him that I had left my house and if he could help me. He looked at me, he fed me, then he gave me money and he dropped me at Bandra station and he said, no, go back to your parents. And that message he sent to me has changed my life. And that is why, if you see, I have documented Christianity, I have documented East Indian ethos, I have documented crosses, I have documented the Jesuits. I have been very close. And this church, after Father Stephen Nazareth was Father Peter Drago, late Father Peter Drago. He was very kind to me, very good to me. So now outside the church, lockdown, pandemic, I'm shooting this video and reliving those memories. And this lady, I know her for I don't know how many years. She's one of the most beautiful Marathi Manus I've ever met. She does more for Jesus Christ and the church than anybody else does. She offers floral tribute. I love her as a sister. As a sister, I love her so much because I've seen her for the last 20-25 years. She has not changed and she respects me a lot. So this is, and just across the church is yacht. This was the place when I was an alcoholic. I used to come and drink. Every morning, 7 in the morning, I used to come. 5, and Qasim used to give me booze. My father died, I was drinking. I mean, that was a terrible time of my life. So I have never forgotten yacht. This is the place, if I had kept on drinking, I would have rot. I would rot rather. This is yacht. Never forget it. This is Mount Mary during the pandemic. It's the first time, after many months, rather, after my bypass surgery, which has been almost 4 months, I'm come to Mount Mary to pay my respect to the Holy Mother. I walked over 4 kilometers from my home. This is Mount Mary. And everybody's praying for the pandemic to go, for the virus to recede back to China, Wuhan, from where it came.